Unboxing. In this video we are going to be unboxing a compression tester that I just bought from Amazon. I have opened it already and I have tested it, but I thought it was a fun idea to do it again for my YouTube channel. Now, this is quite cheap for a compression tester. It was 18 euros. It was with I don't know how you call it, discount. How many percent discount? I do not remember. It was about something around 20 euros without the discount, but like 18 euros with. So, but we'll be testing it and opening it and explaining how to use it, because there is, luckily, a pretty good translated instruction alongside with it. It comes because Amazon is probably stocked with the boxes. They use now paper or paper something, storage bags. But it does also come in like a protection bag. So yeah, you can store it if you don't want any scratches on it. I don't know why you wouldn't want any scratches on it, because it is a tool and tools are going to get dirty and probably finally somewhere in the future destroyed. But yeah, let me just move the position of the camera so you can see a little bit better. Right, it comes with I'm Dutch, so don't mind my bad English. It comes with a warning, some information, warnings, yeah, nothing useful actually. The instructions, there are many safety instructions and some introductions, operation, test results and completion of tests. I don't know what that means, but it also comes with the gauge itself, with a little pressure ventilation thingy, two push-on connectors, so you just click them on here and then you just push this on the spark plug hole and hold it there, and someone else will probably pull the pull start for you or turn the ignition key. It comes with two sets of these push-ons, one angled and one straight. It also comes with a hose, which is, I don't even know how long it is. It says 400 millimeter flexible extension, so that's probably this, so it's 40 centimeters. It also comes with a 10 millimeter, 12 millimeter, 14 and 18 millimeter adapters supplied in a carry case. That's correct. This is a really small bougie. Bougie is Dutch. Spark plug. What you do is you unscrew the spark plug, you screw the size that you use, then you screw it on. This is already dirty because I used it on my Yamaha, but never mind that. And there's a big one, the only one which you can actually tighten with a wrench, I think it is called. It's like, let me find one, probably this one. Yes, so here you use a 21 millimeter and you can wrench it on, but it says very clearly here somewhere that you hand tighten it. So why you would use a wrench, I don't know. But yeah, you just use the one that fits, then you take out the flexible hose and the valve itself. You screw this on, hand tighten it, then you screw this on. Hand tighten too, don't use like I don't know how you call it. This, I'll probably learn the words afterwards as I get a little bit older. And then you pull this little piece, it's movable, pull it back, take this one, push it in, release it, and you just push it until this like pops up like that. Now it's ready to use. So you just screw this on and you're ready. But now, before I show you, I'm probably going to charge my battery because it is at 1%. Well, not 1%, 1 of 3 bars. So not bars in pressure if you think that. So yeah, I will get back, probably drink a cup of coffee, and while it's charging, and then we will test it out on my Yamaha because there are some problems with it. I have tried to find out the problem for a long time now, and I haven't been successful. But I have tested it, and there were some results that indicated that something was wrong with the cylinder, or at least the cylinder pressure. So I'm going to show that today again. It's going to be a secret until we test it. But if you know what it could be, please help me, because I have tried everything. I've tried taking off the carburetor and clean it like 10 times or something. I have replaced the spark plugs. I've taken the motor block off and destroyed a very important piece. So, but yeah, I've tried like now for almost a year to fix it, or half a year, I don't even know. Quite some time, and I haven't been successful. So if you know what it could be, please help me, because I want really hard, and I want to fix it so I can sail some fun rounds with a 8 horse behind a little small boat that I used with my Suzuki. If it is on YouTube, I made a video of that, the Suzuki. It's probably somewhere on the screen in the top right corner. I don't even know if you can see my face, but I will put my camera to charging, drink a cup of coffee, take a little break, and then we will test this thing out. I'm back. I drank some coffee and I've had a break. It has been like 1 hour, 1.5 hours or something. Without further ado, let's test this thing out. Alright, this is my Yamaha. The cover is painted black because, well, somebody painted it grey and it didn't look good, so I just repainted it black. So now the first thing that you do is you unplug the, well, actually I can take the instruction manual and read it. It says here, operation test procedure. Run the engine until it reaches the normal operating temperature. I can't do that because my engine doesn't want to start at all. Stop the engine and disconnect all spark plug wires. Remember which one it is. Numbering them according to the cylinder to which they were connected, as I just said. Loosen all spark plugs by about half a turn, but do not remove them. Alright, well, okay. Let's do that. By the way, always use like this thing to loosen up the spark plugs, and do not use like a wrench, or I don't know what you call it, but like something like this, because there is a chance you will shoot off and you can accidentally break the isolator, which I have done before. If it is an emergency, you can probably do it. I have done it many times, but it is safest to use like just a proper one with a rubber protection for the isolating, which it grips on and then it can't fall out if you pull it out. But it said loosen it up by half a turn. That's one. That's two. Quite wondering what's about to happen, because normally I would just screw them all the way out, but using an air hose or wire brush, remove all dirt and debris from the spark plug wells. I don't know what a well is. Maybe this thing. Remove the spark plugs and place them on a clean flat surface in the cylinder order in which they were removed. So yeah, remember which one is the top and which one is the bottom, because you can actually see the state of the cylinder by looking at the spark plug. So you can already actually see, if you look at this spark plug, this one is dry, it is black. That means the combustion is too fuel rich, so you have like black debris on the igniter itself. And if I take my other one, this is from the bottom. This one is actually oily. So this is much, you can actually see it. It has an oil build-up, and this one hasn't. The one from the bottom has oil on it and the top one does not. So that could be a clue what's wrong with this engine. I'm just going to make it so my camera doesn't autofocus because it's a bit irritating. Alright, so I've taken the spark plugs off and changed my camera settings. Remove the air filter and set the throttle plates to the wide open position. Now I do not have an air filter. There's supposed to be like a black cap on this to prevent any bigger debris from getting into the engine, but the original piece to that is gone. I bought it without. The throttle to the fully open position. Let me take a flashlight so I can show you. Now if I can't really see it. Oh wait, yes you can. You can see now it's closed and now it's fully opened. So set it in the open position. My camera is responding to the flickering of the roof lamp. Pretty interesting. Like this. Alright, so taking care not to damage the linkage or throttle components, that's no problem. Important, after test, failure to return the throttle plates to the closed position before starting the engine can cause serious damage to the engine. So take in mind to disconnect the ignition system. This isn't a car, so it's a bit hard to do that, so just jump over that step. Select the spark plug adapter required for the vehicle. Screw the adapter to the hose. So here we get back to the original start of the show. Right, so let me take the hose. So this one is the one who needs to go on. Let me just... Oh yeah, so this one is the one who is supposed to go on. Select the spark plug adapter required for the vehicle. Screw the adapter to the hose. Screw the spark plug adapter and the hose assembly into the spark plug well. Hand tighten only. Do not use a wrench. Refer to figure 2. So why there is a wrench connection on this one, I do not know. But yeah, it says very clearly, do not use a wrench. Hand tighten only. So we screw it on. You can probably also do this in different order, like first connecting the adapter and then screw the hose on, but because of the video's sake, I'm just going to follow the instruction manual as is. Let me see. Screw the spark plug adapter and hose assembly into a spark plug well, hand tighten only, so we've done that. Connect the coupling on the gauge to the hose, ensure the coupling is fully enabled. So here you have the connection, and as I said in a little bit further or a little bit back in the video, I told to push it until it like pops up, and now we have a good seal. Now it says to check the engine for at least 5 compression strokes or until the pressure reading on the gauge stops rising. So if you have a electric start on your engine, you let it make 5 finishing rounds or just until the gauge stops rising. Record the compression reading, then push the side release valve to relieve the pressure. So we will do at least 5 rounds, or I would probably until it stops. Let's see if you can take a look on it rising, and then while I pull, because that would be fun. Let me just reposition it. It's a bit hard to record these videos actually. Oh! Try not to break my camera. That would be really, really stupid. What's happening here? Alright, now I will just turn on the light so you can see a little bit better. Alright, now until it stops. Alright, that's probably it. Now the pressure is on almost 7 bars or 100 psi. So I can just take this off. Then you can still see the reading. Let me just show you. So yeah, you can still see the reading. The reading is just about 6 bars or... Sorry, that's our cat just scratching at the door. It is just about 6 bars or 100 psi. And if you then press this button, it resets. So yeah, nice little addition. Oh no, my camera storage is full. Right, I will get back. Just need to empty my SD card. This video is a lot more work than I really thought it should be, or it would be. Alright, my memory card from my camera is empty, and I just written down the spark plug positions and the pressure on the top cylinder with a really funny text here. So if you see something that looks pretty similar, you can press it. Now, as I said, I've written down the 7 bars. I notice I mentioned 6 bars sometimes, but it is 7. And now we will be testing the lower cylinder, because yes, it has 2 cylinders and we need to test both. If the difference between the 2 cylinder is more than 10%, there is something really wrong. So that's one way you can know that something is not right. But yeah, let's test the other one too. By the way, I bought it myself. I did not get sponsored. You could probably know it because I have, at the time I upload this video, not too many subscribers. So if you want to see more videos like this, please consider to like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment if you want. Right, yeah. Let's see. Lower cylinder test, pressure test. Hope it doesn't fall. Alright, so yeah, it has stopped. Alright, so as you can see, the pressure on the lower cylinder is 6 bars or, what's that, 80, 85, 85, 90 psi. So, and I said, if it is more than 10% pressure difference, there is something wrong. There is something wrong with the cylinder. So there is leaking pressure somewhere. So yeah, this one now, you can reset it again. Reset it again. That does show that there is something really wrong with my lower cylinder, or maybe both, because I don't know the correct pressure. I already written lower cylinder. So the lower cylinder was 6 bars and the upper cylinder was 7 bars. 6 bars, 10% of 6 bars is 0.6 bars. So it would mean the top one should have been 6.6 bars. So, but it is 0.4 bars more or less. Yeah, less. So it does show that there is something wrong, because it's more than 10%. So that is it. Let me just bring the camera back to the original starting position of this video. So yeah, as I said many times, it does show that there is something wrong with it outboard, and I already knew that because it didn't run well at all. It like sputtered, and it had a real loud noise when it was at full throttle. So, and just the power, it is really weak, and it is 8 horsepower. And behind the small boat that I have, it's a small 3-meter long boat. It's an old sailboat, and it isn't, I think, really meant to go fast, but it should have gone faster than my little Suzuki, and it doesn't. And this is 2 horsepower, and that's 8 horsepower. And if it really is 8 horsepower, it should have gone much faster. So, well, that was the unboxing and testing and showing off of this. I don't even know from which manufacturer this is. It is from Diane. I will probably leave a link down in the comments, in the description. It is a really big link because it's from Amazon. But yeah, for like 18 euros or 20 euros, it's a real good product. I used it to test my Suzuki 2, and that one, if you wonder, has 7 or 6 bars. So I don't know if it is, I think it was 7 bars. No, yeah, 6 or 7 bars. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you want to see more, as always, don't like, don't subscribe, and do not leave a comment. And I will see you guys in the next one. I have to turn off myself.